Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Let's take a look what do we have on the economic calendar for today. Data from China, manufacturing PMI beats the expectations of 50.1 with the 50.3 actual number. And that's about it. If you ask about the London session, nationwide HPI data from the UK beats the expectations of 0.7% with the actual number of 1%. German retail sales up from minus 0.5 to 0.1%. Retail sales in Switzerland up from 1.7 to 2.9. We are still waiting for the bunch of data from the Eurozone in form of the manufacturing and services PMI. Manufacturing PMI will be released from Switzerland, Italy, France, Spain, Germany, and Eurozone, obviously. And the Eurozone is at 10 o'clock, and scheduled release for of the manufacturing PMI from the UK is at 10:30. Later on, during the US session, we got manufacturing PMI scheduled for release at the 4 o'clock. ISM manufacturing PMI and S&P global manufacturing PMI data. ISM manufacturing prices are scheduled for release at 4 o'clock as well. Then at 5:30, we got Atlanta Fed GDP now. At 6:30, we got FOMC member Bostic to give a speech, and at the end of the day, quarter to 11, we got building consensus. So that's about the situation in the calendar. Let's take a look at the charts. We start with euro dollar. On Monday morning, the euro dollar is deepening the correction. As you can see, we went a little bit lower than our recent wave 4 low. Just recently we went as low as 1.1841, and this might be the end of the wave 4. Please remember that all of this Elliott wave count is applicable as long as the high of the wave 1, 1.1769, is not violated, right? So we got the wave A, we got the wave B, we got the wave C to the downside into the negative sentiment, negative RSI from the extremely overbought, by the way, and now we are waiting for the last wave to the upside, wave 5, to be released. Obviously, there is another situation here that could change this Elliott wave count. For example, if we do something like this with the wave 3 being somewhere here, and let's say wave 4 completed somewhere here, and then wave 5 would be somewhere here, so that's fine. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be wave 5, but the wave 3, I think it's almost the shortest one, or maybe not. It's not that's obvious. Yeah? So this is the alternate situation here, when the first wave to the upside is done in 5 waves. Now this is the ABC to the downside, so this is a bigger correction. So it's not actually some sort of the ABC correction inside of the wave 4, but it's completely different pattern, right? So the ABC maybe it should look like this or something, yeah, right? So we got 3 wave correction. That means the big wave 1 is completed around here, 1.2082. Big wave 2 is completed here, and now if this is the current Elliott wave count, we should see massive, dynamic, aggressive movement in euro dollar to the upside, breaking 1.2082. All right, so far okay. Let's stay positive. Let's leave this situation here. Let's say the 5 wave is done on the euro dollar, and now the correction needs to be completed. So that's the euro dollar situation. On the cable, possibly the same situation might be done here. Nevertheless, let's just keep our main primary Elliott wave count, right? So we will just change these colors to red of these lines, 1.3820, 1.3723, because those are now technical resistance levels. Of course, we went down below the level of 50. We are testing the level of 41, negative territory, as the correction deepens. So it because it is so big, because it is so big in time and price, the situation is obviously the same as it is on the euro dollar. This might be alternate wave 1, this might be alternate correction for the wave 2. Nevertheless, it doesn't matter how do we count these waves at this point, we still want one big wave to the upside, regardless of the previous Elliott wave count. Whether this will be big wave 3 or wave 5, we're still waiting for the movement to the upside. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Finally, it looks like it fills the gap. It almost fills the gap. Yes, it fills the gap. It fills the gap on the 4-hour time frame chart. Gap is filled. So now this will be a, yes, you guess it right. This is now the corrective, the supply zone. All right, so this is the big supply zone. Why it's like, okay, let me just do it this way. There you go. So that's the supply zone. And the market went as high as 155.52 into the positive territory. Nevertheless, big pin bar here. Big pin bar at the top of the move. Big pin bar. Big. Nice. There is another pin bar here. Another pin bar here. This zone is being very well guarded. So this levels here, 154.42 is now technical support. This level here is technical support. This level here, I don't think it will be much overused, but let's just leave it. 154.05 technical support, and this level here obviously will be now the technical support, swing low 152.11. So right now gap is filled, market is ready to move, to continue moving lower. Gold, big sell-off finally after the multiple divergence that we've been talking about into the very strong and aggressive uptrend. The technicals show us that this is diverging despite the fact that it was actually very nice trend, aggressive trend. This situation told us, this divergence told us, be careful, there might be a pullback or correction. We didn't expect this one. How much did we went down? Obviously, we expected some sort of the profit taking, maybe some sort of the pullback, obviously, maybe some sort of the biggest correction, but 21% of a down move on gold. We didn't actually thought that it's going to be that deep in just how many days? Just 2 days, 3 days, that's it. Well, so the situation here on gold is that all of these levels will be now technical resistance. Market hits extremely overbought conditions, bearish divergence, sold off aggressively, and it looks like impulsive wave development, 5 ways down, which means that it's just the first part of the correction. I think it looks like the first part of the correction into the extremely oversold conditions, and now the market might be ready to move higher. So the current low on gold is 4,402. So it went more than $1,200 in roughly 3 days or something like it. So very big sell-off, very big correction on gold. Let's take a, maybe we should take a look at silver as well, because that's interesting market. And I think that, which one? Spot silver? Spot silver. All right, okay, only for bears because the bulls lost the ground, lost the territory. 121.59 was the swing high, now technical resistance, and the swing high for the massive rally. Let me just show it to you on a daily, right? Massive rally, daily 100 periods moving average is 61.58. All right, that's the 100 periods moving average. So on a daily it looks like pin bar, confirmation, extension into the extremely overbought conditions, into the extremely, negative conditions, from the extremely overbought to the extremely oversold. Maybe we will touch it. Nevertheless, look at this. Between this high 83 and this high 121, big bearish divergence yet again. So draw your own conclusions. Obviously this one is so obvious that even blind person would spot it, don't you think? This two highs and this two, right? This is 117, 122 almost, right? Obvious things, simple things, textbook examples how to analyze the market. Right, now what's happened here? 83.91, roughly around this level is technical resistance. Now what else do we have on silver? That used to be nice technical support, so now it's going to be a technical support. One more technical support for the silver, please. This one looks like a solid one. Let me just make it a little bit thicker. 70.74, it looks like there was a breakout, test, and then off we go. So quite nice, strong technical support on silver these days. Extremely oversold conditions, big sell-off, massive sell-off, way below the 100 periods moving average. Please keep an eye on this situation here, because we might see some sort of the movement to the upside right now, but it will be only a corrective basis, right? So please don't get very well excited. It doesn't actually look like it's 100% over yet. Two thin zones here, 81, 83 and 86, 87. So we got the supply zones here, quite strong support. We will see how the market will react right now. We got some pin bars here, but we used to have this pin bar here and it didn't work. We got new low. So we got the first pin bar. The market didn't close it yet, didn't close this bar yet, candle. So please wait a little bit. S&P 500 basically doing nothing, back inside of the range. Not many action here. Rejection of the new high after the trend line has been hit, and of course rejected. 7,011, sorry, that's the new high. And then we got this movement to the downside, but this movement looks bearish and it looks corrective to me. So no big situation here on the now Bitcoin breaks below major technical support. We warned about it before. I told you guys, be extra careful looking at 80,590. This is very big important technical support, because it was the low from the November 21. So we are at the lowest level since this low here, and this low is from the April 2025, and we just tested it. Look at this, perfectly to the point. There you go. So maybe we will do the green one. Technical support. This is the lowest level in 2025. Am I right? No, this is November 2024. There you go. November 2024 breakout. 2025 January, the beginning of the year high, 2025 low, and up we go yet again. 2025, 2026 low. So current situation on the Bitcoin is that we are testing on a daily time frame chart. We are way below the daily time frame chart. The lows of the 2025. Big situation here. Let's switch to the 4-hour time frame chart. If there is no movement to the upside from this low, the market will eventually move lower. Nevertheless, let's take a look at this situation here. Let me just move my RSI. This situation here on the RSI, you can see the RSI. I don't know if I can move my arrow. Can I move my arrow? Yes, just a little bit. What I want to show you is this level here, right? So this is the arrow pointing here, and this is the, basically, look at this. It's almost flat. Nevertheless, these lows are still a little bit higher than this one, but in the price, if we grab this arrow, you can see definitely big bullish divergence. The same situation was on gold, but on the opposite way. There was a marginal swing high on the RSI. Marginal, the line was the arrow was almost flat, and a big new high on the price, and then what's happened? $1,200 down. Gold went minus 20 something percent. Now, how deep we are on Bitcoin? Let's just take a look. I think it's going to be roughly around 40%. There you go. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's only 23% from the swing high at January 2026. So that's the yearly Bitcoin is minus 23%. If we switch to daily, so I can grab the all-time high. Oh, that's going to hurt. I think it's going to be like 40% or even more. Let me just take another one. So I just want to show you guys from the all-time high. I think it's 1,026,000. Yes, 126,000. Yeah, 126,000. I think something like this it is. Let me just move my chart. Okay, something like this, and let's just grab it. Swing high, all-time high, 126,000. There you go, minus 40%. That's what I meant. Minus 40% since all-time high. All-time high was October 6, 2025. So almost 40%, almost half of the value of Bitcoin evaporated. Now, what's the situation here on the Bitcoin? Daily, extremely oversold conditions. Weekly, almost extremely oversold condition. That's always something. Look at the weekly. Look at this. That used to be high from the 2024, very important high. Then there is a breakout in 2024 in November. December goes up. 2025, this is the high. Test of the breakout of 2024, another high. Test of the technical support, not a breakout, because the breakout, if that was cool, it used to be here. So we should go up from 110,000 and higher. We broke below it. Wave A, wave B, and now wave C is in progress. It's almost completed, I guess, and this technical support on weekly tells us that maybe, just maybe, there is a chance that if the bulls will defend 73,859, there is a chance Bitcoin will do some pullback, or maybe will complete the downside movement. For now, we got minus 23% and minus 40 since the all-time high, and the situation is looking not very well for the Bitcoin, except the technical part where the big multiple divergence has been spotted, and the big weekly technical support at 73,859 is now being tested. So draw your own conclusion, guys. It looks like we might get the chance to move a little bit higher. The first big obstacle, 80,700, obviously. So now this line is just like any other line, and this one is like any other line as well. So that's the situation on the Bitcoin. So thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye, guys.